Testing 1, 2, 1. Alright, it appears we're ready to go. So I welcome everyone to, I believe, episode 1. As I recorded a few episodes before, but they all kind of crashed out and didn't work right. So this is officially episode 1 of the All the Games series, where I do periodically I will release a video or do a stream like such, where I will play any random game. I'm not stuck to any particular genre, and over time, as the community builds up, I will hopefully toss in recommendations from the community of games I should check out and play. I've heard a lot of things about Persona 5, and I decided to pick it up, and since I now have some good capture devices to be able to stream, I felt this was a really good one to put out there and to kind of enjoy. I will say from the get-go that I have already played a bit of Persona 5, have gone through and did the first major dungeon just to get a feel of the game. This way I'm not kind of stumbling over myself as I do this stream. So I thank you all for joining in, and if you say stuff in the chat, it would be great. Get some involvement here. Just bear with me as my stupidity and my inability to be able to do some things correctly in this game, as I'm still picking it up. Persona 4 for me was a really good game. I played it on the Vita. I enjoyed it a ton. I must have put in like 120, 130 hours into that game. It was an insane amount of time. I still hadn't gotten all the best weapons or anything overall. But the story was just so engaging to me. I just really enjoyed that story. So when I heard Persona 5 was coming out, I was like, man, I gotta jump on this. But I didn't jump on it right away. I waited until the reviews came out. And but when I heard it was such a great game, I said, yes, this is definitely a game I would want. And I was lucky enough that someone was able to get it for me. So awesome. What you'll notice through this opening scene, as I am just going to play this through, the stylization of this opening scene alone is it just jumps out of the screen at you. The choice of colors, the minimalistic design and everything, to me it's amazing. I like the animation work. From what I understand, Production IG did the work for the animation in this game. They were a favorite company of mine when it comes to anime. So it's well known across the anime community, Production IG. So that's definitely a treat. I will be playing this as a forewarning on English dub. I know there's dub haters out there. There's people who don't quite enjoy that. But to me, I thought the dub for this so far it's really good. There's been some cringe moments, especially one when talking about Takamaki's last name. They, to me, kind of mispronounced that. Well, at least inconsistent. If they want to pronounce it the way they want to, that's fine. But there was another character in the game, a side character I ran across, who actually pronounced the name differently. So I'm pretty sure that was just a QA mess up where they didn't have that consistency there. So it's alright. You'll notice from the main menu, this is, to me, it's such a small thing, but it's so awesome. Just the way the characters move around, the viewpoint moves when you switch between menus, to me is just really cool. Minor thing to the game. So I'm gonna load into the game here. This is so amazing. Where was I? So I just got done a few in-game days ago getting out of the main dungeon. I'm not going to say what happened there for those who want to experience this game and don't have the ability to at this point in time. I know I needed to go sell the medal up at the top, but there was a couple other things I wanted to do. One of them was to raise a couple of my personal stats. Actually, I never looked for it before, but I'm not sure if there's a way. Is it Confidant? No. Huh. How do I look at my personal stats? Can't be here, is it? Oh yeah, it's here. Social stats. There we go. So I was working on proficiency through the batting cages, and then I was doing charm through the bathhouse. But I need to figure out where I can get my knowledge and kindness up. I got a place where I can do guts, but I haven't figured out knowledge or kindness. So I'll have to figure that out. Let's go to the metal place. He says there was a place that I know of already to do the metal. Station, Central Street. And that's another thing that's really cool is the transitions from area to area during the minor load screens that they have. The load screens are so minor in comparison to other games I've played in the past. Like Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, I think, had a pretty long load screens in the Boruto expansion. But here the load screens are quick, but they did, as a luxury item, or as just a minor cool thing, they added in these little cool transition scenes. Like when you transition from battle to out of battle, they've done an amazing job there. You want job where mix stacks. What would I have to do? Aw. I'll have to come back to that guy. That was interesting. What's the shot? Okay, I could probably train guts at the gym over here. I didn't realize this was even here. Wow, what is this? That's the arcade. Maybe the guy at the gun shop. We'll take it. Let's see. Hey, buddy. You want this medal? I want you to buy this.
Hey.
Yeah, sure. Please. Should change his tune quick. I wonder... I'm not going to try it here. Maybe I should create a separate save. But I wonder if there's a way you can barter and get more for it. Because they've done stuff like that before in the past. Atlas in previous games, so I wouldn't be surprised if you could barter for a higher or lower. Maybe if you try to barter too much, he won't take it and it'll go back to his original amount. This is a little weird, buddy. What's in this bag? Oh my gosh, so looking at those two guys, I keep forgetting that little, looks like a cardboard stand man over there with the red goggles was there. So it looks, this scene alone looks really weird with the two detectives, I'm assuming they're detectives, and that cardboard stand-up over there. That's funny. No, yeah, they are detectives, okay. The lead, huh? I got nothing in this bag. I'm just gonna go. Oh, it's just the wrong option. Okay, well, my bad, bro.
See ya.
Come on, I was just nonchalantly saying I want to go home. What's so wrong with that? Yeah, I do want to look.
Okay.
Come on, show me the goods.
Hey, wait!
Holy crap. Okay, that's right. He did mention about giving us a prize down the line, but for if I become more reliable or trustworthy, I forget the word he had, but
Hey, hey!
oh my gosh, really? Field gun?
Now's our chance.
So wait, I'm assuming he gave me that bag because he knew the detectives were coming? Oh, damn. See, this is another one of those things where I was talking earlier about the inconsistencies with the pronunciation of this girl's last name, but her first name strikes me as odd as well. Obviously, I'm an English speaker primarily, and I know very little Japanese to say anything intelligent about it. But we know in English we pronounce it Anne. But in the game, the English speakers say on. Was that on purpose? Because I know of one other instance where the name on appears in a Japanese anime or manga. It's called Real Life, but it's spelled with one N, not two. So was that just a translation mistake when they went and did the VAs, the acting mistake, or was that correct? The Japanese on purposely wanted this. So someone could answer that question for me, because that part confuses me as an English speaker. Tell me, how do you feel? I can almost bet that when we do it again, something might go wrong. Yeah, I'm sure we did. I don't think I should mention the gun part, but uh, Chinese barbecue sushi. Well, I think Morgana would like sushi a ton, but you know, I'm hoping for some good old-fashioned barbecue. Oh, jeez. Just listening to the VA who did Morgana, just the meows. Those are funny. Alright, so it's evening.
Hey!
I can't leave to go to the bathhouse. I can't. Can I work out? Ah, no. It just wants me to sleep. I hate that part. When you're in your room, they tell you to sleep, but clearly, I mean, this is a standard evening. I should at least be able to work out or something. Why am I listening to a cat anyway? I should be able to do what I want. The artwork's just amazing.
Mmm. So good.
No wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart.
Of course he'd be pumped up
I
on that.
think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website?
Holy crap. It's only been, what, like 2 or 3 in-game days since the end of the events? Yeah, it's been 3 in-game days since the end of the first dungeon events and the whole Phantom Thieves deal. And there's already a aficionado website up?
Well done, Phantom Thief.
What the heck?
Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Pretty cool, huh?
The internet's a pretty powerful place.
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
I'm right with you on that one.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
We good on time? You planning on eating, bruh? Come on, I'm gonna steal your
Well,
food.
of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh, really?
Oh crap! We only got an hour to eat!
Wait, what? Like, what kind of place are they at? I never
15
actually
minutes left.
did question that. On said that they take
Oh, I'm not gonna finish all
Ryuji
the
and my
beef
character
dishes
out
this
to
day.
a really good place to eat, but it was never specified what the place was. What? Where are we?
My way through the entire dessert
Is this like a
menu.
buffet? I'm assuming it's a buffet the way things are looking in the background over there on the right.
Look after our stuff.
But,
We'll snag something for you
I mean,
guys
every
if you want.
buffet I've been to, there's never been a time limit. Is this a thing in Japan? That you go to a buffet and you're stuck to a limited amount of time you can sit there and eat?
Oh man, God melts.
I mean, I guess that makes sense from a logic standpoint.
Seriously? Only meat?
Now, where should I start?
And she's
I'd
all
start
about
with
the
those
cake.
pancakes over there.
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again!
I wonder how much it is costing them to eat here.
The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
Over there
I
on
really
the
know
tables in
what
the
you
back?
want. So I just grabbed you some beans.
Why are you grabbing my food?
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
This is just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
Fine dining?
Don't worry about the details. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go out back to the trash can?
It's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Oh, this part's cream cheese.
They're not even listening.
Oh, of course. We knew stereotypically that cats and fish are a thing, and leave it to a game like this where the main mascot is supposed to be a cat to follow suit. Hmm. What else can I do? Carrying a plate. What's that? It's not a lot to walk around over there. Rice dishes. Salad. Oh, fish. Such indecent acts. Yeah, they really were. I mean, not to make light of it as from a story standpoint, but yeah, they were definitely indecent. I like this whole thing that they got going on with the overarching story with the subplot. The whole thing with that first dungeon was just a subplot and probably a symptom of the overarching plot that we know very little of. Act natural. Oh, damn. Laying down the insults. What, you want to go out back and fight about it? So we're supposed to eavesdrop on people? Okay, so they want me to go... Okay, so pretty much this whole segment seems like it's just an eavesdropping segment before we go back to the table. Okay. Get the part that's too fatty. Sudden changes of heart. My curiosity is the fact in the dialogue, the words sudden change of heart doesn't actually get applied, if I remember right, in the card and the notes that were used in the dungeon in the first story for the first dungeon. So how did they hear about it, or did they just coincidentally happen to use the same phrase as well, change of heart? So I don't think in this situation I would apply the same phrasing. How are you surprised about that, Morgana? You're the one who was saying it all. Whatever. Wow, I got some food on that plate. Let's go eat it. It's an IT company president. I was looking at you. Got a problem with it? It's a lot of food, though.
Man.
Wait.
She's been eating that same plate of cake since we got and started this scene. Damn.
Wait.
Oh, dang.
Huh?
Stuck up with rich people, holy crap.
Damn it.
Well, clearly this goes along the lines of what I heard about the game, that it's supposed to be a social commentary game. Social and political commentary game
I'm
on
stuffed.
current sitting of Japan and its culture, its society. So I'm not surprised there's
I
comments
totally
and stuff like
panicked when
that
I
in
saw
there.
the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
It's funny. Every time I hear moron, I think of the word king, the phrase King Moron, the nickname from Persona 4.
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
What? Oh, that looks like the guy from Venture Brothers.
There's still no update on the case.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't
Sounds
care
evil
about
already.
Your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Nah.
What do you...
Oh, darn.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know. Don't
Oh.
bother with them.
The hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
I think we're gonna go steal that guy's treasure.
That dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that. What's wrong?
Oh, really? Wait a second. Was it that one guy?
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
Oh, just starting to make sense now. If he's remembering that, it's clearly a
What
foreshadow
took you so long?
of a meetup between what originally caused the main character's problems at the beginning.
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Damn.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression. I wonder if we're out of place here.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
Good
We
question.
had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
I've been thinking. We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
Oh gosh, it's terrible. You mean on the fan site? Oh my gosh, that is so awful. But then again, I don't think there was much you could do to work with that.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before. Well, that's true.
You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage.
Of course, how else are we going to get about another 100 hours of gameplay out of
Right.
this, right? Right. See, even Ryuji agrees.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Am I getting paid for this?
Fledglings. That's actually pretty fitting for us.
Alright, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
What's interesting about that is he says shitty adults, but the fact of the matter is they are juniors in high school. They are just about adults themselves. They are 16, 17 years old.
Are you okay being our leader?
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Like we listen to a cat anyway.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? Yeah, I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
No.
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poilet?
What the heck is a Polay? Actually, let me look this up. I'm curious now. A Polay. What is a Polay? It means stove. It's a French word meaning stove. Tile fish stove?
Tiled, what?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative now.
So it's some French cuisine.
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
It's probably just gonna be Phantom Hunt Thieves of Hearts. Oh, okay. So this is where I can name my team. That's right, because it's used on the network services that this game provides. Let's see. Whoops. I don't know. I'm not witty. I'm not a witty person, nor am I generally clever. So it's probably just gonna be something very simple. I'll do this from the earlier part in the game. I'll do that. Confirm.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
I think they would accept anything
good
that I
name.
type in.
For a rookie.
We going with that?
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Oh, like CEO?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
And also catch more attention to ourselves? That sounds like a terrible idea.
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
How do they think that's a good idea? I mean,
True.
the future
become better
ramifications
known,
of doing something
might be
like
able to
this
give
will
courage
cause
to a
people
lot
to
more
start to
people.
wonder.
I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
I thought we were called the Wunderkind organization.
Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
He's very nonchalant. Okay.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts? And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Yeah, absurd, right? Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you.
Arrested me.
So be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two
Are you
other
talking about the
accomplices,
officers now, or is there
besides
going to be more
the talking cat
officers
thing that
later?
appeared in your story? From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they? Very well. I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. There are many more events that I must inquire on. Lies and false accounts are eventually exposed. The next to receive a calling card was this individual.
Hmm.
A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Hmm. Dang, 24,000? Ouch. I wanted that money. Oh, and this is another cool feature of the game that I've been really enjoying as well. So, in Persona 4, there was no real way to keep track of whom you can essentially go and meet up with to increase relationships with. I mean, you know where your relationships are at, but keeping track of who's available on what days was kind of a pain. Almost a shot in the dark in some ways. With this game, we gain text messages over time, which get put on hold for a short period of time. So I can. It sounds like in theory, I haven't got to that point yet to really test it out, but it sounds like I could have 2 or 3 people whom I can improve relations with on hold in my text messages, and I can plan out when I want to do it, so I know who can be improved or not. If that makes sense. So I really like this whole thing. It's stylish. It pops out of the screen too, so it's really awesome. I just wish this text right here kind of. This part right here seems like it's what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, there's just something odd about this right here, how the options displayed. It doesn't feel like it's a part of the text screen. The fact that they text so fast. So I can always get back to the items here. They say they keep up to 30 in-game days worth of text. I don't think I read that one. So if you end up missing a day, you want to go back, you can get all the information. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Can that work out now? Ah. Did I not sleep?
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
The voice actress for Caroline is awesome.
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
Thought we were already doing it. You liar! You lie so much!
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you. There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate. Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well. When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Of course.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
Yeah, that was a bit presumptuous.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
Yeah, does she hate me or something?
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth.
Give me the powers.
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes of you.
I got low hopes for you. Increase your persona style. Oh, okay. I needed that.
All right.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest. And don't forget to go talk to your contractors, inmate.
Okay, so this is finally telling me that I can start doing quest lines for those who are not part of my inner circle, or the predetermined characters for the storyline. I'll find other characters for quests. Huh, that's interesting. The bottom right had a approval rating for us. That's so. So that's actually an additional part of the game now? Am I supposed to get that to 100%? Huh.
Have you heard?
Wow!
I like how the guy in the middle, he's playing a Vita with very giant, very large headphones on his head. Okay, so there we go. So that's a place for guts, some more, by eating the burger over at the burger joint during the evening.
Okay, quiet down.
Yes. Not talking about schizophrenia, are you?
What?
I see.
Oh, so it just gave me free knowledge without me doing anything this time. Typically, for those who haven't played this game yet, or played any of the Persona games, or Shin Megami Tensei games, typically in these cutscenes you go through in class, you go through like a question answer segment where if you answer it right, you gain points to your
more
knowledge.
postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true. It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist? But look what happened to Kamoshida. He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself. Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist. Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
Damn.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
Entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough. If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you two threatening Kamoshida, too.
Oh, we
Looks
did
like
more
you'll
than
have to
just
live a
threaten the
normal,
guy.
honest school life for the time being. Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case.
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There, there.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
I didn't think it'd take so long to move to the next dungeon. I knew it was gonna be a while.
Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
Who is she?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but do you mean all of this talk about those phantom thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause.
I wonder what the principal's
This shall
ulterior
also ensure
motive
that I
is.
handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
Sure.
No.
Don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Doesn't
I will
look like,
continue speaking
like
to
I can
Mr.
throw you very
Kamoshida
far.
myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you. I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Dang.
Thank you.
Now I definitely don't trust the principal.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the...
Oh, her
office,
sister's
no?
Sai Nishima, the ADA.
If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister. You
Damn.
understand?
Really not enjoying this principal much anymore. I thought he was pretty cool at the beginning. I thought he could be one of the
How
good
wise.
characters, but
It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Well, I think with the way we've been dealing with these things so far, I think we'll be found out soon enough, unless if we do things to actually cover our tracks. For example, having a chat log conversation on a mobile device can be stuffed out from the company that stores the data. We don't need to worry though, because this is a video game. We're fine. They don't do stuff like that. Unless if the way they're sending this IM is through that Navigator app and it doesn't store data at all.
Hey, have you seen that
His
Phantom
bruise is healed.
aficionado website? I'm the one who started it.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense now.
Um,
This character had a, I wouldn't say a big part in the first dungeon stuff, but he was definitely one of the main victims of it. So
sorry. Although, if things really are as I think, I should keep it a secret. Kamoshida
damn,
used
nothing
me.
gets past this guy.
I did some horrible things to you guys. This isn't much of a way for me to apologize for it. But if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
You want to become a thief?
I'm glad to hear that. There are many more evil adults outside of Kamoshida. But I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will do something. They can't let this end after just one target. That's why I wanted to make a forum where people could post their problems. There are probably a lot of people who have high hopes for the Phantom Thieves' next move.
You know, that's not a bad idea to create a site where people can go and talk about their problems with other people who are experiencing their own issues. But as we learned about the internet, and I'm sure all you know, the internet is not exactly the greatest place for posting pretty much anything. Go to places like Reddit or, well, not all of Reddit. There are parts of Reddit that can be really good, but just generally the way people conduct themselves online in reality. Granted, this is a game, but it's not conducive to a healthy environment if you're trying to improve
I've
your
also
mental
implemented
state.
an anonymous poll in the site.
I mean, even
Do you
Facebook has
believe in the
gotten
Phantom
way
Thieves
bad
or not?
over the past several years.
I hope someday my forum is filled with supportful posts. I'd really like to help out in the Phantom Thieves' acts of justice. Can I, please? In that case, I'll just do what I want.
Raise my approval rating so I can become president of the president of Japan. I totally wasn't going to say the United States.
Besides the public's reaction to your group, there were others who supported you. Someone who enthusiastically cheered the Phantom Thieves on. Perhaps they were quite close. What do you have to say to that?
He was a fan of the Phantom Thieves. That's what I gotta
I
say.
am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
What I don't understand, and
It shall become
maybe
the
it
wings of
might be
rebellion
explained,
that breaketh thy
but
chains of captivity. With the birth of the moon,
what is the
Persona,
point of
I
highlighting
have
these
obtained the
words?
winds
I
of
mean, if we just
blessing
take the
that
words
shall
on their
lead to
own, it says,
freedom
"Thou
and
new
new
become
power."
breaketh moon freedom." That's not a very coherent sentence. Maybe it's just part of that stylization. Oh, okay. So this sets up the point that we're eventually going to get more characters in our
Alright.
party.
See you.
So that's a good mechanic to have in a game. A few games do this. A lot of RPGs, I think these days, do something like that.
We heard all that.
Allowing your party members that are not in your active party to earn experience. one of the games I know very well that does that is an old game called Legend of Dragoon. Though in that system, the amount of experience earned when they're in backup is like 25%. I'm just throwing out a number out there. It's like really low. So in comparison to what the main party earns.
Jeez. It's a little awkward trying to figure out when to walk over here.
So I wonder how
Well,
much
that forum
experience a
isn't
person
true,
in the
Colonel.
backup party actually earns in comparison.
Has he figured out our identities?
Even so, I think it'll be fine. You seem to be playing it cool.
I guess we should have a little chat about this later.
I will say, though, a forum where people can post problems may prove unexpectedly useful.
Anyways, we gotta get looking for a new target.
And we need to stay sharp until we manage to find one.
Though we already seen in the future scene that we already have our target.
We'll have to head into
We
another
just
tunnel.
don't know in past
should prep our
tense
equipment
know about
and-
it yet.
Wait! Oh, crap!
Shnikes!
What's with you?
Don't we have an exam coming up?
Judging by that reaction, I'd assume you're going to struggle this time, too.
It's not like you're any better. All you're good at is English.
I'd rather that than be bad at every subject. Even your Japanese is questionable at best, Ryuji.
Jeez.
Questionable is whether you're really even a human.
Oh my gosh.
Good comeback, huh?
Let's discuss this with our fists.
Whew.
Bring it.
Will you
I'd like to
stop
see
it?
that. A cat go up, a cat and Ryuji go together. Go at it. Come on. Come on, I'll pay for that fight. Let's see it.
Okay.
Decide later. Okay. Act like an honest student. I don't think I'm acting like an honest student, but you know. Well, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here. I do apologize. I thought there might be at least a little something in there as far as action goes for Persona 5. I could show a little bit and get some time in. But unfortunately, this part's probably going to take a while. So the next time I decide I want to do some Persona 5, I should hopefully have a save point in kind of a better spot than what I had it now. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for my next game. This is mainly still all in testing as I'm getting all my equipment up, and eventually I will get back into some PC games once I get the right equipment I need for my PC to run it at the quality I want to show you guys. So if you have questions, comments, anything you want to share, feel free to hit me up here on Twitch. You can also, I will set up in the future either an email or something like that you can also send feedback or information to. Do check out my YouTube channel. Aoshi101 is my username. AOSHI101. As I will be posting all my Twitch streams on over to YouTube, so you should be able to find it by the same title. You see it here in the stream, the All Persona stream. Episode 1, The Phantom Thieves. Otherwise than that, I do appreciate you guys joining in, and for those who watch it on recording, on the recorded part over at YouTube, I do appreciate you guys viewing it. Just hit like, hit subscribe, hit whatever you want, or don't. It doesn't matter which. Thanks for joining in. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.